What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City video. Today we're going to be doing the match reaction, match review and match analysis of the game between Brentford and Manchester City, which Manchester City have won by 1-0 at the Brentford Community Stadium. Before I break down all the talking points for this game though, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, you want to help to support my channel, then do subscribe. Press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. Aiming now for 22,000 subscribers, less than 700 subs away, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Don't forget also to go and check out my social media links. They're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Leave a thumbs up as well if you do enjoy this video. The like goal for this game is 100 likes, and also don't forget, most importantly, to let me know your thoughts in the comments below of what you made of this hard-fought victory for Manchester City. Let me know in the comments below. Without further ado though, let's crack on with this match reaction. We're going to first off start off by speaking about the team selection for this game. Pep Guardiola went with the big calls. Raheem Sterling, Riyad Mahrez, in for men. They're out. Onto the bench, it's Jack Grealish, it's Phil Foden, it's Gabriel Jesus that are given the nod. It's nice to see that Phil Foden and Jack Grealish no longer in Pep Guardiola's bad books. Into the starting 11 for City, and it's Phil Foden grabbing a goal for Manchester City as well. I did think for the first half that City were pretty flat in terms of our performance, and it just looked pretty disjointed. We're doing a fair bit of squad rotation in this game. It's to be expected, playing a game every 3 days or so. That's to be expected. You can't expect to be winning every single game, scoring 6-7 goals. It just that standard cannot be upheld for something that is as competitive or as uncompetitive, whichever way you want to look at it, as what the Premier League is right now. And so it's not always about scoring loads of goals. Sometimes it's about showing your capabilities of creating 1 or 2 opportunities, putting them in the back of the net, and showing that you are capable enough of keeping a clean sheet, which is what City have done here. And not only have we kept a clean sheet, we never looked like conceding. We looked so comfortable, and that came about through how dominant we were with possession, with the football. It was incredible. Over 700 passes, a near 90% pass completion rate. We were away from home. We had 76% possession. It was 80-20 in the first half as well. It was scintillating Manchester City at their very best. And yet our goal came about from Brentford for the first and probably only time in the game, deciding to come forward to ask questions of Manchester City. And I have every bit of respect for that. They went toe for toe, pound for pound with Manchester City. And they were inches away from taking the lead. A great ball across. Ivan Toney's there, ready to win the header. He's just inches away from it. The ball then takes a bounce. Cancelo's at the back post. That's why I always have someone on the back post, by the way. He's at the back post there to head it clear. No sooner does City go up the other end that Kevin De Bruyne, first time ball's played across. Phil Foden, he's inches onside. First time hit. Straight past the keeper, low down, low and hard, clinical Manchester City, and takes the game away from Brentford there, and City lead 1-0. And literally, that really was the only real football talking points from the first half. Ivan Toney and Fernandinho were having some handbags with each other right towards the end of the half. There was all this, him stepping on Fernandinho that some people were calling a stamp. How the referee has gone throughout this whole game without producing a caution for any player, quite frankly, is beyond me. But there we go. That was let slide. And then we're heading into the second half, and I'm hoping that City would really increase the intensity, increase the pressing, and really put the squeeze onto Brentford. Look to get that killer second goal. We know exactly what happened at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea never killed that game off against Brighton and Hove Albion. 91st minute, Danny Welbeck punishes Chelsea because of it. So I spent all second half saying City need that killer second goal. They need that killer second goal. And yet, we wasn't really creating or doing that much. It was very flat, very subdued from Manchester City. Not our usual normal selves, so to speak. But we didn't need to get out of that gear, that second gear performance, to be able to pick up the 3 points. And that is all that matters, really, in the grand scheme of things, is City picking up wins, getting them 3 points, and putting the pressure onto everybody else, because pressure's a funny old thing. Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp seem like they're losing the plot right now. Chelsea, they're struggling to compete with Manchester City. Now 8 points behind, played the same amount of games. They've got a massive game in January away from home against Manchester City, where it's getting to a point in the season where it's a must-win game for Chelsea. And I'm fairly sure Chelsea's got Liverpool coming up pretty soon as well. So there's getting towards a real crunch January time here for this title race. And it's getting to a point where this gap might be 8-9 points now, can easily be reduced to less than 3 if City are allowed to get on top and really dictate and punish everyone. The title race could be, I'm not going to say well and truly over, because it's not. That can't happen until it's mathematically done that City could win the Premier League. But what I'm saying is, if you're going up against such a dominant team like Manchester City, you allow us to get on top, you allow us to lead, and you allow us to accumulate a healthy lead at the top of the Premier League, we're more than capable over 3, 4, 5 games of running away with the league. And before you know it, that points tally, it's no longer 7, 8 points, it becomes what? 13, 14, 15 points. And the simple fact is that you're going to really struggle to make that back unless City well and truly bottle the Premier League, which under Pep Guardiola we've never really shown any signs of being able to do that. So City are exactly where they want to be, and it's results like this from this game against Brentford that demonstrates why we are where we are. We always just seem to put in a run of form somewhere. We've won every game in the Premier League throughout November and December. The schedule is relentless, and we're now very, very nearly over that difficult schedule. We've got Arsenal on Saturday, early kickoff. If we can go to London, to the Emirates Stadium, and win that game, we're in a position where we've got a nice, well, relaxed schedule, because we're not in Carabao Cup action throughout January. There is no fixture pile-up, and we're playing, what, once every week. We've got a break at the end of January as well. We can just take things a game at a time, a nice relaxed pace, and move on from there. And if you're allowing the City team to get so far ahead, then the Liverpool, Chelsea, they're going to struggle to really play catch-up here. Now, only other talking point, Aymeric Laporte, so unlucky. Great ball from Kevin De Bruyne. He's very unlucky not to get my JSGC man of the match. I've given it to Phil Foden because he got the match winner. I have to. He's got the winner. De Bruyne had a very good game, though. Great ball across. Aymeric Laporte with a great header once more, like he did against Leicester on Boxing Day, into the back of the net. Phil Foden was inches onside, and Aymeric Laporte was inches offside. Desperately unlucky. Nearly got our killer second goal. I was fearful that Brentford had used that as motivation to really bombard the City goal, but it just never came, and City just looked so comfortable throughout all of the field. Was nowhere near as fluent in our creativity and attacking presence, but we just oozed class in this game. It's a great victory. It's 3 points. It's 3 points closer to our aim of potentially winning that Premier League trophy come the end of May in our final game of the season, and lifting that trophy against Aston Villa. That's the aim, and it's another step closer. It's another notch ticked off. It's 10 straight Premier League wins in a row. Plenty to learn, more movement, more pressing, clinical in front of goal, a little bit more creativity. That's what we need to be working on against Arsenal. Arsenal aren't as solid to me as what Brentford will be defensively. They're defended really well here, Brentford. Limited the space really well for City. I don't think Arsenal's going to do that. I think Arsenal's going to really look for the gaps, look to create and work their way around Manchester City. And with that in mind, it means there's going to be a little bit more space in that game. So it's not as easy to prepare for, but City know that if we can go pound for pound and make that game of make it a game of quality, we're more than capable of coming out with the 3 points. Plenty to learn. Great result for Manchester City. We move on. So, thank you everybody for watching. Much appreciated. Leave a thumbs up if you did enjoy this video. Aiming for 100 likes, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Don't forget also to subscribe to my channel if you're new around here. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. 22,000 subscribers. That's the aim. Less than 700 subs away, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Also, don't forget social media links. They're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business enquiries. Leave your thoughts as well of what you made of this victory for Manchester City in the comments below, and I'll see you guys again real soon for the next football and Manchester City video. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.